Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, what I need to talk about is about between the bright side to the dark side, or to the dark side to the bright spiritual light. Right now, I'm in the dark of evilness of hell, but at the same time, when you want to think of something, I got an idea. Now, this is what we should talk about. Shh, shh, shh. Now, what you want to do? They talk about God represents earth. God created the earth. If that's true, if God created everything in earth, why in the heck we don't hear his parents? We don't hear his mom and his father. We don't hear his parents. We don't hear God's parents. But we hear Jesus Christ, which is God's son. Now, how in the world we hear God's son, but we don't hear God's parents? Before you say that you believe in something that you worship and you're in a religious, at the same time you have to understand who is God. Well, the part of God is where we at right now, such as the government. Let me tell you guys something. Don't ever forget, believe me or not, you don't even have to listen to me. But I'm telling you some real facts because not only I research and look it up, I actually learning. When you learn with your own mind and your own eye, you will be shine in a good way of spiritual being. The real meaning of God, they said, is government of death. God. Government is G, of is O, and D is God, which is D, death. Government of death, which is stands for God. You know why I say it? Because look what's around you in this earth. Take a look around you. You wonder why the world is ended? Is ending right now. So all that 2012 end of the world, all that July 16, 2016 is going to end is bogus. Because guess what? It's already ending as we speak. Y'all talk about hell and heaven. Y'all talk about hell's underground where the core and the fire is at. Dude, that's on a myth. It's on the book and it's on entertainment. And at the same time, real reality, we facing hell right now as we speak to you. As far as I'm concerned, the reason why I'm doing this and I turn on light because I want to show you what the real meaning of hell looks like. We in a darkness. When you're in a darkness, this is what happens when you do bad things and negativity in life and think about others instead of yourself. This is what happens. This is going to happen. You be in the darkness by yourself if you keep being with others. But if you in the positivity side and being by yourself and stay by yourself, this is what's going to happen. You're going to look at the light and think to yourself, what person am I? That's a good question. That's an example. Now, you talking about gods. You talking about God is real. If God was real, like I said, how come people's getting killed? How come cops is killing us? How come we had to work hard like slaves so they can take taxes from our money, from our paycheck with our hard-earned money? And y'all talk about God as a creator. He's our creator in this earth. First of all, you got to understand what you're looking at right now as far as that. Government of death under Satan authority, USA. If you don't know this, look it up. You gotta research it. You gotta stop getting brainwashed and be real about yourself and start learning things in your own. Don't learn with people. Don't learn from people. Learn from yourself, from your mistakes. Because if you learn your mistakes, you will be succeed in life. And next thing you know, not only life, you will get a beautiful wife. A beautiful wife. Not no hood boogers running around. No disrespect. But at the same time, you gotta understand who God really is. Some of y'all really think that God is a creator. God creates everything. Let me tell you guys something. What happens every time when you get into a struggle or go through hell? Where is God at? Every time you call God, where is God? But, however, God exists, right? If God was exist, every word you need him, he would have been there for you. Where is he at? He's nowhere around. That's the real meaning. I'm not trying to brainwash nobody. This is the real, true facts. If God was invented, he'll be here to help and save others like we doing. I'm not God. I'm not no religious. I'm being honest. I never was religious in my life. But at the same time, let me tell you something. Don't think that God is a creator because God is a creator as such as the government is doing to us right now. Now, that's all I have to say, kings and queens. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. That's all my knowledge for wisdom. You take it or leave it. The choice is yours. You have a wonderful night, everybody.